Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. I put Unreal Engine Twitch stream up on my thing to see if they auto-host me, because I noticed they're not currently hosting anyone. But, yeah, whatever. I don't see it happening. Hey, check this out. I made a new recording with some microphones. You're not going to hear it very nice, because it's on my speakers, but it's a thing. It's in the background. So I got some major bugs fixed recently. The saving and loading jazz that was like all sorts of cacophony last time. Various clipping issues. The color of clothing now loads correctly for everybody the first time. What other stuff did I fix? I added dyes to the plate armor based on the roughness, so that the parts that chip off, I can intensify it too when it gets older. Let's see. Oh yeah, animations are nice. You can blend animations. Like this is 3 things at once. This is sitting, drinking, and dancing. Technically, you can't tell because it's not in motion. And doing so while laying down, which was broken before. The saving and loading I made a nice little loading screen area by erasing some of the ocean and putting a box around it so that the 000 location is nice. So that's actually the first thing I'm gonna do. I fixed the clipping. As you can see in the last video, I had this super skinny arm guy was clipping through, and I fixed this. So, on big guys. I still have to make the female armor for a few things. Play this stuff quietly in the background. Post the stream link. Alright, I should use the YouTube one. So, I'll show you what that looks like. Do a quick load here. Preload, as it were. As it were. Getting my signal here, right? Everything's good. Yeah, check. I got a nice new mouse pad that covers like my entire desk. It looks sweet. So sweet. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, that's ready to go. Let me show you how things look. I'll do one character for now, just so I can play with high graphics. it turns out that white flashing light is coming from the torches. So actually, I moved the torch a little bit away from the face, and now you don't get the flashing white light. I thought it was the sun. I thought it was like the sun bouncing off the ocean at the horizon, but it's the freaking torch. I noticed that I was getting the bug. I don't even know how I figured it out. I realized it though at some point that it was just because of the torch. Oh, it was off just now, but it's on now. And anyway, I moved it out of the way. But if I go near another torch, you start seeing that flashing white. So that's a thing to work on. But anyway, check this out. I can now change characters in the middle of the game. Although this mouse over thing stays on. Oh, I'm actually seeing a mouse over, that's what. Make a new character. Oh, it looks like the mouse. I was getting it frozen on something. I don't know what. Anyway, let me show you what the menu thing that I made looks like. The loading screen. Hello, viewer. I'm sure there's more than just one of you. This thing's always delayed in reporting the numbers. But yeah, check this out. So I'll make I'll log in as the server, and then logging in as the client, basically. You'll see it right here once I click on this button. And this is the first thing I'm going to work on today. And not really a big deal, it's just making this text glow. So this is a cube in the ocean. It has double-sided material, and so this grayness actually fluctuates as the sun rises and sets. So you can see the little border of it starting to appear over here. So it's kind of interesting. It's almost like a dynamic background getting illuminated, and now it has like some shading over here. It moves a little bit faster sometimes. So there you go, it's over. And there we go with our in. You're already online. Did I log in as... Oh, I did log in as 2. That was silly. And so you see it takes a moment to snap together, but then GTG. There's a little bug about sometimes it doesn't attach the... wait a second. Yeah, its tunic's black. Okay. Canvas is black. But yeah. Check out the armor. Getting the light here. I've worked on the animations a bit, so as you notice, they're sync now. I have sync markers, which I didn't realize was so freaking easy to install. You just literally put them down, and it's like, oh, okay, you want me to synchronize from here? And it just synchronizes. I'd looked it up before, and I got it confused with something else. Something like footstep notifies or something, I'm not sure. There's this one little thing happens where if I let go of forward and still move with the left mouse, the turning animation doesn't play, but he still rotates for a moment. So I'm trying to figure out what that's being caused by. But yeah, as you see, if I tap left and right rapidly, it's not nearly as bad. The feet are kind of staying near each other. And there's a slowdown, so once I let go, he still moves for like a fraction of a second, and that stops it from like immediately shutting off. So it would go straight back to this pose as soon as I let go of the key before. So instead it like does that adjustment step. If I let go of forward, yeah, it's not the best, but it's smoother. That's good for me. It was really bothering me before. So I think I have to open this up and see what the material is I'm using on that font so I can adjust it. So it's just a cube here. I also have this overlap volume that I was using, but I'm not using anymore. It's just still there just in case. Let's grab the please wait. See, it's just 3D text in the world. This is my loading screen. Brilliant, isn't it? Default text material glow. So it does have glow set up, right? I just have to increase the glow. Emissive color, oh. Well, psh, that's funny. I don't know if I want to parameterize that. Let me just make it go out. Because I'm thinking, like, how am I going to modify that variable from a text item in the map? It doesn't really matter, so I'll just use this as my glowing text. Maybe it's because it's black, it's not glowing? And it's in a gray background, so white might work. How about, like, green? Vertex color? The fuck? That's hilarious. Why vertex color? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I'll just put a 4 down and make it green. Default text material. Let's see. That's better. Yeah. It's not, you can't really see it though. Let me see. Ooh, but it's white. What the fuck? What? That's like weird. I guess I have to look at it in context. Hope everyone's having a good morning out there. Back to work. Well, I've been working like crazy lately. I just don't work as well on the difficult stuff when I'm streaming. But this is the easy stuff. So it's a little more fun to show off rather than the, you know, why won't this bug fix? Okay, so this doesn't matter as anybody. Let's just, this also doesn't matter, but this is where we'll see the login. This should work this time. There you go. Nice glow. That looks kind of sweet. It's not green though. What's up with that? It looks nice though. It's fine though. Acceleration speed, because they kind of start off real chuggishly. Chuggly. My favorite jams from last week, 2 weeks ago, last month. Copy that, reset it. Let's see how that looks.
mama like, damn, he was a good kid to the new station. Now you're dead, oh man. Story of the life of a motherfucker. Living in hell. Can't get money.
Holding shift. Yeah, there's a bit of a period where he starts walking and then runs.
But how can you be a man if you don't know where? A man in your life is. A man in your life is. So a man in your motherfucking life. So how do you know to do right? You learn from your fucking mother. Emotions, they motion. In your fucking brain and do things like that. You know things like that. You take uncivilized and you don't know how a guy fuck to a woman. He's gonna die. You ain't gonna strive. The family ain't gonna nothing.
I think it should be different from default though. A little bit in between. Might take a minute to compile.
No fucking time for a lawyer. If you wanna make this money, tell them rock and coke the thing and turn your reign to your own people. What it do when they come for you? I said, what you gonna do when the boys come for you? Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad. Oh shit, we dead. We ain't never dead. Oh my god, this world. Do what we want. So get off the fucking stage and run them fucking topics, boy. I do it, boy.
Yeah, it is.
Boy, I do it, boy.
Been working on it for a couple of years now, as I was learning Unreal Engine, so instead of having a, this is my first project, because I'm not, like, interested in things that aren't multiplayer RPGs, so I just figured I'd make a simple multiplayer RPG first. Why am I playing the game? I hit play for some reason. Yeah, they animate the acceleration. You try with shift. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Here we go. Hey, Hami. Sorry, it's really loud. I just like that sound of that bass, the chorus on it. So this is where I'm doing my weight and height stuff. So here's the weight. As you can see, it's applying its thing to the X and the Z axis of my vector that I'm using to modify all bones, or the root, which modifies all of them. I'll make a little room here. You can go wherever you want. So, alright, here, right? I don't know which one's which. Wait. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. That's not the important part. The important part is whether it's positive or negative. So just like I'm doing here, select float based on a bool. So even though we can't use branches in the animation graph, we can still use selects. So that way we can still do, like, are you negative? Is it less than 0? Oh yeah, for sure. Seen it a lot. So then we'll select float. So what I want to do is, if you're fat, I want get a fatter range, but if you're skinny, I want to divide it to get a not as skinny. Oh wait, this is the multiplying it. That's why it's divided by 2. So 0 to 1 goes to 0 to 0.5. Oh, so it's not less than 1 would be what I'm looking at here. Okay. So would end up with something like 0.75 to 1.25. That's the range of coming out of here. So if it's 0.75, I want more like, 0.85 or something. And if it's 1.25, I want more like 1.35. So if you're less than 0 or less than 1, I want like somewhere in between. So the difference between this and 1. So 1 minus this. So 1 minus is an interesting thing. I'm not going to explain the way you usually use it, but the way I'm using it right here is to say, literally, if this is 0.75, I'm getting 0.25 as an answer. So I'm going to want to divide that by 2. And I'm so good at math. And then add that to the number coming out so that we're somewhere in between. So if it's less than 0 true, we're going to want that. And the opposite of this, now, alright, let me clean this up a little bit, space here. Wait a second, what? Okay. There, I'm just emphasizing the line so you can follow. Normally I just plug it in. This fucking guy, Jonah like met him at a party and he's like, hey, you want to come jam with us? Just say whatever you want on the microphone. And fucking hilarious. Like bad but good. Like just like raunchy, like risque, like but like on the line, like he never directly says anything bad, but he hints at it a lot. It's fucking hilarious. So if we're getting heavier, basically I'm gonna say it's 1.25. I want to add the difference here, so I can do this minus 1, so the other way around. So this way we're going to end up with 0.25. Divide that by 2. And add it to here. Let's see if it's a good enough difference. We're just basically just doing the same thing in reverse. We're emphasizing weight and de-emphasizing skinniness. So let's test it out here without loading the game. I'll just do the variables here. So okay. As far as the skinniness goes, so let me make him tall and skinny. If I made him a dark elf, he'd be even, yeah. That's the Slender Man look still. I think I don't know, I mean, I've sort of seen people that skinny and really, that's too much. So for skinniness, maybe we should divide by like 1.5. It's a multiplayer RPG, like old school sandbox story, low player count, a lot of like if you could imagine, oh that's nice, there you go. Now what about average skinny? So that's the skinniest I could get. I think it could get skinnier. Let's try 1.75. So skinny average. Gotta look at the skinniest though. I was thinking of clamping it too, so that the dark elf doesn't get too ridiculous. Oh yeah. Correction, 1996. No, that, well, that's like tall and skinny person. I mean, it seems kind of realistic. Maybe a little less. Let's try like 1.75 with this. If I hit apply here, that'll keep this. Yeah. I was gonna type a response, but then I got self-conscious. Alright, so this guy. I don't know, it works. It's a song. So, if I'm gonna clamp this, I was wondering maybe based on weight. Select folk. I want this. So let me. So let's see if I can clamp this. I should have applied that. Wait a second. Alright, if the dark elves are shorter? Yeah, okay. So let me just see if there's a difference. So if this guy gets skinnier, then 0.75 is a good clamp. Yes. Yeah, 0.75 looks like a good clamp. Alright. Now let's check out fat. And short. Alright. So the arms thing here I'm doing for the armor, because once you get thicker here, the arms jut into it. So you can see the opposite of it. When they're skinny, the arms come in. That's happening over here. I'm basically taking the same weight factor and doing some maths and selecting it based on if it's positive or negative, and then applying it to the upper arm bones to make it go out and in. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, maybe with like the dwarf or the ogre. So this is gonna be the most ridiculous. Yeah, so that looks horrible. So, well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's just flabby, flumpy. It looks kind of weird. I mean. I wonder if I should clamp it or allow it to get more ridiculous. Or, I mean, that looks kind of stupid. What the fuck? But when you have clothes on, right? Let's see. Ogre. Yeah. Tall and thick ogre. These are just proportions, by the way, not the actual race. Let's just take a look. Let's check it out in game. these up here. Dark elf. Yeah, I'm trying to move. There we go. There we go. No more super slender man. This looks kind of as skinny-ish as we can get. Just do some randoms. These are all gonna stay tall and skinny. Yeah. He looks like freaking Schwarzenegger. I love it. Tall and skinny works. I did the dark elf. You can check the female. That's the important one. The satyr and the ogre female. You want them to be able to look. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. So let's reverse it here. Let's see how these look. Okay. Maybe the height needs to be clamped as far as how short you can get. Getting tall is cool though. Let's I think you should be able to get taller than average, but not be able to. I mean, because then you just blend into. Hey, what's up? Wild Relic Productions, nice. Changed your username. That was my idea. I came up with that. Alright, so this is short and chubby, right? Did I make it? Oh, I didn't have it. Let me see. Short is too much, but I like the weight ability. But yeah, that's just that you look. They all look like dwarves essentially, so that's no good. So let's clamp the height, or should I modify the height actually, like I did with the other one? So like those. New since the last time I've seen it, and thank you for liking the sliders. By the way, we're at like 700 total followers on YouTube and Twitch combined now. There's 99 on Twitch and like 502 now on. Oh, I'm sorry, 602. So I never did my shout out to 600 followers on YouTube. I'm trying to keep this volume good because it's such a bad recording we did, but the jam is tight. Sorry. So we're gonna take this number. Let's say if you are, so the height divided by 10 plus 0.95. So again, we're multiplying something by around 1. So if it's like less than 1 or greater than 1 to make it smaller or taller. So this is gonna determine if we're shrinking or raising. So do the select float. Ain't what you do, or no, whatever. I've listened to this a few times, it's like getting catchy. So, if it's less, this is going to be the short one, this is going to be the tall one. So the tall one's good. We'll go straight into tall, and let's plug this in where it's going. Yeah. Looks like it has an apostrophe in it. That's just the divide symbol. So yeah, I'm thinking, what do I want to do to it? So I guess the same exact thing, literally. I'm gonna try that out. Just be like half as much shortness.
If you know, I told you before. We go on and on. That's a hide and hope. Say those things that I love. Talk in my ear. Be that bitch. Love the fuck without no switch.
So yeah, Jonah met this guy at a party, and he's just like, he's like a legit rapper. He does stuff, you know. He's like real. He's not just like some jackass, like, you know. So, like, I think he has like freaking an album on Spotify or something. Maybe not. I might be making shit up. Jonah hyped him up a bit though. And so then this is the second time Jonah even met him. He just comes over and he's like, "Oh, so you got these guys?" And I never played with this guitarist before. So there's the four of us, and Jonah knows the guitarist from way old. So this is like Jonah's jam. The people he knows. I dig it. It's so weird. Sometimes he plays synth too. Alright, so what am I testing, guys? The weightness thing. Okay. Shit. That's better, I guess. What the frick? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. There you go, that's short ogre. Hey, what? Oh, because I was already at short, that's right. Maybe I can... Maybe make the height more drastic, but then I would get super tall dark elves. It's just so ridiculous. I don't know if it's realistic enough. Let's see. Okay, this is tall and large. It's like, I don't want to say thick because that's too modern, and I don't like saying fat because it's not like nice. So like large. No, the boots aren't there. What's, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't make female boots. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I haven't done the female armors yet. I'm just taking a look at their feet. Look wacky, but that's not terrible. This is like a short and thick ogre, female ogre. Why does it say 333 the adventurer up there? That's weird. I just clicked on it. I wonder if it's valid, or if it's like lingering from when I logged out somehow. Alright. No planes human. Yeah, so like I was saying, this guy, it's very, naughty raps. Ah, I need tips, Mr. FBI. Well, I'm just gonna make fun of your name. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be a conspiracy theorist for a while. Well, you see, first you take down the NWO, then you have, diversity of responsibilities in society where, you know, one person does the baking the bread, you see, and then one person kills the Nazis. So then you get the free time to sit around and watch YouTube videos for 2 years straight while you make tutorials and piece by piece put this shit together. Alright, sorry. Mr. FBI. Let's go over here. Like, tips, literally, honestly, is just start from scratch. And in terms of what does the player do first? What's a weed? Wait. I don't wanna laugh at something racist. It sounds racist. So choppy. Do I have a bunch of shit open? I have this. So here's short and thick human next to an average dark elf. I guess that makes sense. Okay. I think I've heard that term before. And what was the other dude that I just made? Was it up here? Yeah. Oh, it was a satyr then, it wasn't an ogre. Almost the same though. Oh no, it is an ogre. I guess the ogres start up here as well, up in the rolling hills. You can still tell she's an ogre, but I'm short. She's short. Like basically 2 years, essentially. So I did some code to refresh colors of inventory, so maybe I can refresh the hand models too. Oh no, is it gonna crash? Please don't crash. Is it angry? Did I get tagged? Oh, okay, I'm on Unchained. Yeah. But like, this is from learning Unreal from scratch, so I spent like 6 months just trying to figure out how to keep track of items and persistence with the save games. Do a quick save all. Look at all that. I was thinking about it, but the thing is, like, when you put it out, that's it. That's when the judgment happens. So I want the game to be good and enjoyable before I do that. So for the time being, it's a free, semi-private, semi-public alpha testing. So I'm getting lots of feedback from individuals. So if you want to join, next time I do a test, I basically put the link in the Discord to download and organize playtests from that. But you're literally free to just join the Discord and download the alpha next time I do it. I mean, you don't have to play with us, it would be nice, but I am doing NDAs. I've sent NDAs to like 3 people, so I think basically I decided to just stop posting the link directly and instead just saying, hey, PM me if you want an NDA, and you know, do it that way. Not really an MMO, more just like MO. Not a survival game, because I'm not... It's the gameplay of an MMO with the scale of a survival game. It's multiplayer. else? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Elder Scrolls Online at all, to be perfectly honest. I just don't. Its story is so unimmersive. It's completely just farcical. Doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it's just so detached from any sense of, like, immersion. Just, oh my god, I can't even stop. So that is happening on... Yeah. Right? Put it on this inventory meshes graph here. Yeah, it's just horrible writing. It's just cheesy and weird and just unrealistic. I mean, it's fantasy, I get it, but like Game of Thrones is realistic fantasy. All right, that's the first 4 seasons, right? 2 or 3 or 4 seasons, 2 seasons. Refresh all models. So basically, this is happening only on the owning client if they're locally controlled. So it's hard to explain how things happen when like you're doing all actors of class and basically this is saying that let me find where it's getting triggered to. Let's say this so I can remember how this is working. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I mean, it's just dumb. Like, they're appealing to, like, people who don't care about story and putting in tons of story to appeal to them. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So this is when you create your character, when you load in and log in and you're done getting all that data. So this means the world has been saved, all the game mode data has been transferred, and now I can refresh things based on that. So basically I'm telling the character to get all the other characters, but only on their account, so all the other people in the world don't run this code, only that one that just finished logging in here. I can compile that, or save it at least. I'm aiming for maybe this year or next year. I mean, I have a movie in the works too that I'm gonna have to go do for like a month. But I've been working on that periodically, and I say the same thing about that, like a year, this year, next year. I keep saying that, but it's just, you know, done when it's done, I guess. But I don't want to linger on it for too long, you know? Oh, that's right, it's on the controller where I do the hand models. Damn it. And it's so stupid because it's happening from here. From I get control. So I just have to copy this code over to the third-person blueprint. Oh my god, so much crap. Well, that explains why. Maybe I can just do... It's already spawning act. I don't have to do that. I just want to get... Oh, this is... Fuck, it's set as a variable on the controller. Alright. The swap items does it though. Maybe I can just cheat and use that code. Okay. It is destroying them and loading them. That's what fixes it, so... This fucking guy. Alright, I guess... just copy this shit. Because I can't cast to the controller because I'm running it on the pawn. All I want to do is refresh them and reattach them, but then... can I even do that? Because the controller doesn't exist on this... save inventory too? Is there anything... Alright, I gotta change this fucking music. He's just like... Alright. No, that one's stupid too. This is where it gets good again. The Phalanx. For now. It has a category on Twitch and Game Massive Bomb, whatever it's called. I have to do both, so do this. I'm just gonna copy these two. Fucker, do I have to put that adjust hand stuff too? The game mode only exists on the server too, so if I need to do this on players that just logged in, other players, yeah, I guess I have to put that code here too. Oh, such bullshit. Sockets, because the controller doesn't exist on other clients, so I kind of have to do this. Is that me on? Oh, that's Jonah on drums. Yeah, right. You can tell sometimes. On server. Oh, really? Well, because. I'm just gonna not replicate it. That's what I'm thinking about. I think it should still be able to access the player state. So each player has one. Alright, so then. Alright, so So
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
oh, because these are red. I don't think I need to do a save inventory thing. Turn that down. Sorry. Okay. No, what? Sensed actor. And then I'm gonna want that player state. I think I can do that.
This time on how it's made. Tonight on how it's made. The quill, if you will. And if you won't, that's okay too. Two entities working against each other.
I said that. Feels like dinosaurs.
Every day. But the fabric stays in.
Shit. I don't want the spawn actor shit too. No, I want to promote it to a variable here. So actually, wait, all this crap can go. All I want to do is refresh. But actually, yeah, all I want is the enact. I don't need to actually do all this stuff. No, I need to do the. Ooh, oops. I need to keep that. Everything else can go. That's all I need.
I think I'm just gonna talk for this whole one. Is that alright? You guys jam, I'll just talk.
In order to understand that,
Hey, cool.
you look at yourself in the mirror and learn about yourself. You can't change the world.
Where are you? I missed it.
If you don't change yourself.
Thanks for subscribing.
Scared money don't make no money. And I ever seen a dollar in my house. So don't be scared. Allow the music to build you inside. Encourage yourself. Negative can't live in a positive mind.
Alright, so when we do it here.
Purpose is a waste.
So this is a really good track. I love those lyrics here. There it is.
Take you on a journey
Vital Spunky.
that I once took myself many years ago. I was living underground, and I met a mole, and the mole told me where the funk was located. I laughed at the mole. The funk has been dead for years, missing for years. We don't know
I got the character.
The funk is on this map.
So wait, let me just promote a variable here.
So I followed it. And it sounded like this.
I can copy this, paste this, create variable. I don't actually need it anymore. It's gonna be replicated.
And I finally got where I needed to be. Me and the punk were looking each other dead in the eyes. I see him through a little glass window located on top of
Alright man, take care.
in the chest red. T Collins was here. So I knew it had to be the punk.
So basically here I'm gonna be setting the variable.
Couldn't get him off the
So
game.
from here,
Off the chest.
set right hand
So I had to call
vector.
one of my friends. And I called him and he told me to code to the chest. It was a series of numbers and I don't really remember much, but he told me to put the phone on speaker. And that's what I did. And then he started playing this.
What's it mean on the bass, by the way?
And the phone came out. And he looked me dead in the eyes. He was still about 4
It's gonna take a minute to compile this nonsense.
And he looked me in the eyes. And he said, and I said, I don't know, just give me what you gave to the guys back in the 70s. You possess the skills of the earth like George Clinton did. Kid, I will give you my powers. Give you my powers. Say, give you my powers. You'll be playing like. And he picked up the guitar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the powers. I feel so inspired. I said I won't fuck up. He said you will fuck up. I said I won't fuck up. He said it will. They always do. They always do. And then I said, hand me that guitar, man. I'm gonna show you what you just gave me.
So I'm not destroying and remaking them, so we'll see if this works.
Like that.
Like less than 2 years. Or, well, 2 years,
So,
but I start learning
I'm out of here. Have a good sleep.
at the same
See you in
time.
1,000 years.
So like, really like a year of like real work. Maybe like a year of like learning work, which might have been get all that same stuff done in like a month at this ability level. I like to think. Maybe not. Maybe you could just say 2 years. But it feels kind of Kind of crazy. I'm all at the center of the universe.
Ever walk this universe. Always remember, if you want something, you gotta go find it.
Love it. I'm gonna refresh my drink here. Oh, let's. There we go. Save. Don't forget to take your vitamins. Get your minerals. It's just a multiplayer RPG. Into player states. See that? I just noticed that. That totally wouldn't have worked, and I would have been like, what the fuck? This is all Jonah on the synth and the sax simultaneously. Like a madman. Jesus, it takes forever to compile sometimes. Alright, here's me coming in on the drums. See if that worked. Sometimes there is that one bug still where a character doesn't get saved correctly. maybe I never left the spawn area as this character? I thought I did, though. What? Very dark. I feel like something broke. Something's not working correctly. This doesn't look great. Like I said, there's that mouse over thing that's stuck. That was another bug I had for a while. I have this is the server though, so I guess what I really want to do is that one. And when I log in as that one on the client, see if things. Oh wait. Oh, maybe I need to log out and log back in again to really see it, because I just did the deleting thing. That's a shame. Let's see. Those bugs are connected. I'm pretty sure if one of those happens, the other happens. Okay, let's see if it'll work if I just. Let's see. Oh, I can already tell now that that's a giant backpack. Not like it is on here. Is it the same? Oh, now it's smaller on both of them. Okay. So all that work didn't fix it. Character's just bugged when I tried logging in. Is there? Giant backpack. Okay. Well, I have those nodes there set up. Maybe I can just trigger them from elsewhere. So the thing is, it's happening on the NPCs already. So maybe the game mode can do it. Oh, what do we get as an error here? Alright. Yeah, something got fucked with saving that character. But I was messing around with a lot of things there, so let's just try another scratch project after playing this. See if anything related to... No, it's all that shit. has to be destroyed and respawned, which is stupid. I was like, hoping maybe that just attaching to component will do it. So we just have to fire this, but I don't want it to be all of them. What's up, folks? I have to do this shit. Refresh it. Plug it in again. Don't miss it. There you go. I wanna like re-record this guitar part. Like it's some old chords that I used to like play a lot, and I'm just like playing in a different rhythm on this one. There it is. From here, singularly now. That way, but guess, yeah, it's the same. I only put this on here so that the other one would work correctly. This is just so that I can use it as well, so that's why they're the same. I know that makes perfect sense. I'm so good at explaining things. This is good. It's obviously good because it has a good title. Let's see if that did it. New characters, I believe. Skinny. Just make sure it looks good in armor. I think the adjustments are pretty good. See how much faster it is before all the inventory gets created? Like, there's gotta be something I can do to cut down. I want to look at that replication manager in 420. I want to get my hands on it when they patch out all the bugs and see if I can make loading the game faster. We'll do the opposite here. We'll go short and thick. Those effects, though. My testers told me they think they saw the smoke when they jumped out, but I think they're probably wrong. Alright, here you got two dark elves of complete opposite height and weight. A second. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so the backpacks look like they got scaled. Oh, let's snog him out. This guy. Yeah. And the backpack still looks scaled. This should have been the game mode, should have done that refresh thing. No, it's still big. I'm gonna have to destroy them and respawn them. It's the destroying and reattaching them that overrides the animation thing. I don't know how or why, and it doesn't seem to be reliable for NPCs too. But something I was doing before was like a simple delay on the hand models, but it seems like that's not taking effect anymore. Anyway, so I'm looking at the size of the backpacks and the torches in their hands. I think all this is going to be unnecessary, essentially. See, well, it did have a delay here. That was fixing it before. I guess it's not helping now because I'm doing things differently. Jesus Christ. Looks like he does it louder on purpose. Break that off. And break that off. So we're not doing any of that new code. And I want to try just increasing that extra. So this is the second time it's going to happen to refresh those stuff. Takes a while. There it is. Let's save it. Nope. Oh wait. They look the same. Yeah, they look the same on the server. That looks right. The real challenge is making the client look right. I love this glowing thing. That looks right. Let's make another character. Other characters. So NPC in general, nope, see that? On the client, NPC does not look very correct. I remember if I put the delay on the NPCs, they didn't work correctly. But let's finish this setup here. Just because they have the equipment on, I'll stick with something else. We're going to average. Okay, here's the new characters. All the players have the right size thing for the clients. The server also sees the NPC with a smaller backpack, you can tell. Is it? Does it? It looks, I mean, the torch should be, yeah, the torch is obviously, like, shorter, too. Yeah. You can see. So on the game mode, maybe do another one here with the delay, like I did there. Couple seconds. I mean, that's what worked on the pond. looks thicker, does it not? Or longer. This one looks smaller. Those definitely look like different sizes from each other. Oh, I'm not even, wait. That's not even the hand models, that's why. There it is. So after everything is done, we're gonna do it again. Is that gonna... I'm not making a reference to it. I am getting them from here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that. That's just the offset though, that's not going to fix the scaling. Maybe I just do this later. Let's detach that. And where'd that delay that I was dragging around go? Down here. And let's just see if it works out nicely without just doing it at the end of everything with no delay. I keep trying to get people to make trip hop with me. This is like the closest we'll get. I'm just talking to them about it. This is funny stuff. Oh, that's a nice jam. That dude's thing is huge anyway, so... Oh wait, no, is it... It looks bigger to me. I can't tell. It looks bigger. But these guys, they're not there. That's kind of funny. I guess because once it's done, it moves on. No, that's, yeah, because this is doing all in this on a for loop. So I'm assuming the delay... At least we have it working on characters. That's a step forward. Yeah, that was the thing. If I put it on a delay, it wouldn't... That's what I had before. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this crap, then. Sorry, hour of work. No good. Save that shit. But yeah, at least we're like... This is where I was before, last time I tried to tackle this. And I guess it's better than nothing. I would like the NPCs to have all the items stay the same size, and not be like in World of Warcraft where you equip a staff on a gnome and it's like 3 foot tall, and then you switch to a ogre and it's 7 foot tall. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm kind of like being a perfectionist here. It is weird though that this happens. So the reason why they're scaling is because of the animation blueprint, which is even weirder. Somehow, destroying and attaching the actors at runtime is like bypassing the animation state, but doing it right here when they're spawned in like the same frame. I wonder if I can do like a frame delay. What are your thoughts? It's breaking it. Oh, that's... How to do macros. How to create a macro. Macros. I know there's a library somewhere actually. Ah. Macro library. I haven't done this in so long. Add macro to library. Oh, I hate the documentation. It takes forever. Over here. Okay. Let's just delete this. So I want to share this. Add it here. What is an array of just wild cards? Array of wild cards. guess I could have duplicated this instead, but well, this is all the custom ones, so whatever. Index, is it called? Array index, yeah. Deleted is just an exec. Body. Now I'm gonna have to add the delay one in there once I'm done recreating the standard one. So body's coming from that sequence. Array element is going to that get. Array index is going to the bottom local integer. Completed is coming from false. Alright. Save that and see what we're supposed to do. Okay, next body. Sorry I left for a bit, I'm going to work in an hour, but I have my advanced AI system done by Saturday, Sunday. Cool beans. Keep up the good work, man. Just keep focusing and refining and adding little things, and every little thing you add, eventually it's a complete masterpiece, you know? It's looking good so far. Are you trying to recreate the division, or is it sort of like using it as a model of testing your skills? Just like as an example, or are you, it's like doing a cover song, essentially, right? As your first project, kind of. Alright, let's close this for now. I will be right back, actually. I dig this song, I'll turn it up a bit. Just 1 second. So you're trying to create your own game, like a unique, like an original? Hey man, I'm back. Oh, next body. this shit? This is something else. I don't want that. Yeah, the delay should be a float. I like this answer the most. It makes the sense to me. So increment loop counter goes to a delay. Simple as that. Is that it? That's literally it. Come on, that's so easy. Yeah, kind of like a song cover, but for a game. That makes sense. Sorry. Nice. Dude, you like it? That's what I started making music with. Like, it's got a great way of doing the piano roll so you can see all the rhythms, how it breaks down and stuff. I want to hear some of my Fruity Loops music, dude. Stuff I made on that software instead of this jam stuff. Let's go to my old website. Can I do... It's my old band. Might as well just leave them on. Nah, screw that. Here we go. This is my Fruity Loops music. EDM trap music. Exactly. This is my version of EDM trap. Weird time signature, slow music. See if you can count it, which you can't. Let's see if it works at least. If that's what does it. You know? Might as well. Your guys' age. Can you compete? You could probably do better. You guys, you can do better. But wait for the break. fuck? See, the problem with my Fruity Loop songs is I couldn't really end them. I would just build and build and build, and then like in order to change key, you have to kind of like, well, that's true with music in general. You have to add a different layer underneath to progress the song. So like. Oh. Yeah. Okay, those are blank. That's cool. Should I go back to making music like this? Hey, come out here. I wonder if they didn't get saved because they weren't here before to get saved or something. Ah, yeah, nice. Thank you. Ah, it looks the same to me now. One more. Might as well. You can see the full range of them. There's the one torch bug I was mentioning before, how there's like sometimes on clients, so far it's only been the torch, the left hand, so I wonder if I'm doing something wrong between left hand and right hand there. But let's look at, alright, let me just, these are all NPC dudes, so that looks like it's scaled up, but that guy's bugged, so let's check this dude. It looks big. Yeah, the backpack looks bigger to me. I can't, it's so hard to really tell. That's the play. Alright, let me just that dude out. As far as the server is concerned, they look like they're all the right size. So let's see. This is a 5-count song, by the way. 2, quality sounds probably like better going through my speakers and back through a microphone, so you can't tell how like MIDI and awful it really does sound. Look, no, and the characters don't spawn at all this way. Thank you, thank you. What I had. Something crazy open here. I could probably close these. Yeah, keep that window open. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. These are the days when I was obsessed with traveling to Europe. Oh, that was all the time. But I can just really feel it in the music sometimes. I wrote a lot of this when I was like coming back and forth. Not like constantly, literally, but in my mind it was constant. This is a 9 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, too late. It's over. Yeah, next time. But I love that song. I played that a lot with a band. We did some recordings, actually. Oh, I love this one. Let me keep it up while I look for the old recording. Might have to try logging in and see if I can find my old recordings of that song. to remember the login for this. Sorry. This is a remix I made of a Nine Inch Nails song.
You put the button too long.
Bass and Bob Dylan. Anyway, let me see if I got that track here. No, Arm's Length. The fuck is that? Oh, is that? Oh, those are some of Brian's songs, I think. Oh, this is a whole jam. Yeah, yeah, it's on here. Wait, is this with other? No. Oh man, I can't believe. I don't have any recordings of those songs. No, we did such a nice version of it. It's gotta be on somewhere, something. Oh well. Sorry. Okay, NPCs just aren't loading at all right now. Well, I did save and quit with them all gone, so let me just... Oh, this track is nauseating. I do this all by keyboard, all except for this part. Just hop in here. Alright, got my dudes. It's my song, I'm sticking to it. Keyboard solo by Matt Millar. Well, everybody's here, loaded. Backpacks are the wrong size, though. For sure. At least they're there, though. It's a long time in between each NPC load. Player character offline load, so I don't know. Not ideal. Oh, I could use the queue thing, possibly. The queue system. Shit, I'm not here at all. Fine with that at 2 and this at 1, but it wasn't doing the refresh thing. I want to try doing a queue thing instead. Let's see if there's a guide to it. That's where it is. That's what it's contained in. I don't know why I made this song. But I like this part. It's magic. Let's see if I can shorten the length of the delay and it still works. And hello, Technical Mishraji. What's up? You're here to witness something incredible. Something working. Hi. Let's try 0.1 and 0.2. See if it just needs like a frame delay. I did. Technical Mishraji. Here they are. The backpacks are too fucking big and little. You can see the torch for sure. This track was really popular on SoundClick. Believe it or not. This is my most popular song. No, wait, no, it's not. I apologize. This song is stupid. I like this song a lot. This is my most European. I wrote this like right before my first or second trip to Europe and Russia. Or my second trip maybe, so I was like familiar with the feeling and I was just like, can I go back again? Yeah, making Unreal. Messaging app like Facebook. Discord. Since these are just for the hand actors too, it should just be you are also a game dev and a gamer or streamer. All of the above. And I also make music. This is some music I made back in the 2000s. This is my most popular track. Ubat. Everybody's hand models look correct. Huzzah! So I had to put a freaking delay in for the NPC models. But logging in as a client, they're already there, so that loading only happens server-wide, server-side. So I might be able to put like a menu over that, so a player is logging in as a server, have to check if that's done. So like, I already have that basically set up. Should be easy enough to. Let's save everything. Oh, it's just a map. Doesn't really technically need to save, but I'll do it anyway. Just because it wants. Oh, this is my early guitar music. Oh my god, I think I'm done. Okay, here's more Fruity Loops nonsense. So I'm showing off what I'm used to making Fruity Loops for our good friend Roberto here, who just picked up the software. The stuff you can do with it. Nice. India. Might like some of this music then. Polyrhythm stuff. I wrote all those beats, all those hits, everything in this. Way long time ago. Let's see. Oops. Duh. Let's see. No, it's on the controller here. So I want to do it before this. I'm looking for where I change its name here. No, that's separate strings. Okay, this is where I change it to load nearby buildings. So wait, is this being done on the server? Is on owning client, perfect. So it just has authority right here. Remote is going to go here. Authority is going to game mode. Here's the first song I ever wrote. So we won't listen to that. Sorry. That's some more weird shit. Let's see if that works. And I'll change the text to loading player NPCs. Okay, here's some more guitar stuff. I don't want to play that. Inappropriately titled Green. Still compiling. Here you go. Like you can write. I wrote all these piano things in for loops. Like you can just write notes and stuff. It's a wonderful program for getting familiar with music. This is so old enough. Let's see if it worked. No, it did not. It sucks to have that artificial delay, but I mean, I guess I could put them all in a stack of characters and then run a for each loop on them when the whole thing is completed. It seems like that might be faster overall. I wonder if I can pull that off. I should go watch his stream while I'm streaming my stream. Oh man, what's he saying now? That's funny shit. I'm gonna put my Creative Commons playlists. I like this one, it's pretty good. I'll skip around it a bit. So it's replicating it to the owning client. That makes sense. Loading player NPCs. So I was thinking what's happening is maybe the menu wasn't being created, maybe on servers for some reason. Alright, and then the rest of it is there. There. I'll take a minute there. Nope. Well, at least the item thing works because of the delay. I would just like to mask the delay to have a menu up here. That's interesting. That's not. Let me see what happens here. Oh wait. see. I've got connecting. Went here. See if the building menu comes up. Yeah, communicating server and then loading nearby buildings. So the client gets that until the buildings are loaded. So that's nice and smooth. Everybody's backpack looks good. Alright, perfect. All the colors are updated correctly. I mean, as far as client experience goes, that's 100% smooth except for the fucking ocean. For everybody. That's just a stupid thing. I have to optimize how to minimize the polygonization of the outside area seamlessly. Like, I'm just not good at Blender and stuff, so I don't know. But, yeah, I want that menu to show up. It's interesting. It's not showing up for the server here. So let's see what else needs to be done. Oh, look at that. One little boolean. Compile times for the win. Probably because I have like, well, I think it's because I have the map open, but it might be because of all the graphs loaded here. See if that menu pops up now that I have the boolean chicken correctly. Nope. Here come my dudes. I have to follow this back further and see why our instead. I like this one.
Hostíci staničnom Smutnost. Nešťastný chlapík červený bylo posledné.
It's a compromise, really. It's because I have the map cached into memory,
Smutne sa zachladil do
which makes loading the map faster. But
jarné slnko.
compiling certain blueprints
Slnko, ktoré poskalo
slower.
jarný dáň.
If you're gonna be loading the map anyway, it's like one or the other, so might as well.
Drobné kvapky z vás posledení roztancovali odchytali sa strom.
I don't know if this will make a big difference anyway. We'll check it
Na tom
out.
to však nevadí.
We do know the menu is showing up. The widget is showing up for clients, but obviously this is not done. So I don't know why it's. For some reason that menu is never popping up. That must be the thing. It's never getting created somehow. Did I not put the owner on this thing? Okay.
Možno práve básnikom pre kreatív nie je cieľom pobyt v raji pozemskom. Okamih slavy vyprchal s bublínkami sa rozplynul ako predstavy a ilúzie. Ilúzie nekonečná v okamihu, ktoré odchádzajú s alkoholom v krvi, kalných vytriezvených rán, krvavých ranách spomien. Keď by zvony okovaného srdcia a lások nešťastných vedeli spievať a hrať. Keď by rozosmiali duše všetkých nešťastných.
Zasneženom kroví hlad nás odhalí, ale smárne mlčí, vidím mlčím. Na jaze číha, prelomená kniha, vlažné tela podá chladným vodám. Píte víno, lejte med, dcery synom dajte hneď.
It's really bizarre.
Škvarte masť, dcery synov na hrobu masť.
Yeah, this game mode is working here.
Dusno predkurkové ako v životovom
So funny when things work well on the client and not the server, and you're like, what?
Osobné stopy
But
minulosti.
everything was supposed to work easily on the server. This is what I usually try to avoid. But I mean, I just had this idea too, so maybe I should wait a while instead of trying to do this. But it is bizarre.
Po ihličí stekajú kvapky, v oknách neho paska. Kým nás vlastný osud nesničí, zaspievajme si tie známe songy o láskach stratených, nikdy nezrodených a nikdy nenájdených. Potlač prichádzajú nové šance a nové výzvy. Kým ich voda opäť do vesmírneho prázdna neodplaví. Ale čo ak tá bodka nepríde?
Teatrum Mundi sa nazýva náš svet a my všetci budeme v tomto veľkom divadle a čokoľvek sa udeje, je to najúbohejšie, dotýka sa nás všetkých, pretože slnko poskytuje všetkým to isté svetlo. My, celé pokolenie ľudské, sme jedným potomstvom, jednou krvou,
Doesn't really need this, but it seems like a good backup. Anyway, where do I put that code if not? How about here? Nope. Oh well. Here come the NPCs. Bloop, bloop, bloop. the server! Our own variable for this widget. It's like a separate widget. I'm going to do it on the post login on the game mode and say something about does it have authority or is it something like that. It's got to work. On the game mode, post login, switch out authority. Track of it once they go over the bar. I think it's a 9 count, 9-8. Yeah. Wait a second. Must have waited too long. Oh! Yes. That's why. It worked! We did it. Hurrah! And hooray. I'll do it one more time. Making them loading screens. supposed to be the I am a golden god gif, but it doesn't work. That's how it feels. Server, loading nearby buildings, and I'm in! Everybody is seamless. Shpow. Oh, except for that one torch bug that happens occasionally, but I'm not seeing it right now. And the occasional bug where a character doesn't save correctly, but I'll get there. Let's see if that triggers it. I'm logging out with one other player online. Thinking how I can do this more efficiently with time, if I add them all to an array, and then do the array at the end of one delay instead of putting a delay on each time. Oh, it's 1:20, wow. Shit. It's only 3 hours. No, I don't want to separate these. Damn. all sorts of stuff with that. I mean, I can just do that. I can keep that there. I don't have to separate it. I can just make this use the events. Let's make sure it still works essentially. So if I just connect it that way, let's make sure the event works. Basically just seeing if they have their items in their hands. And they do. Everything looks good. Okay, that's good. So instead of this event happening here, we're going to do this on a for each loop. Break this down. We're going to have this go to an array of, I guess, third-person blueprints, yeah. That's easy enough. I just don't want to lose track of where that came from here. Okay. I'll be right back. Second.
nenápadnom mráz cestí, kam smerovník sa nezmestí. Stratili sme chodník, doprava či doľava, ktorý smer nám ostáva, len aby bol schodný.
Alright, so we're gonna need an array of third-person blueprints.
vykročíme dopredu, kam nás nohy povedú. Unavené údy, doprava či doľava, čo sa ti viac pozdáva? Či chceš so mnou blúdiť? Život je bludisko.
It's in cannot undo mode. So we're done here. This can be separated. Now I'm going to oh wait. I also want to that's right, I still want to do this as well. And here, when that's completed,
doprava či doľava, na tebe to ostáva. Či sa nájsť, či strácať.
and I can take the delay out of here. I can just use a regular for each loop. We'll just make sure it works first. So theoretically this should be the same thing, just much faster. Wait, I still need a delay. I still need a delay here. We'll do like 1.2 seconds was what it had for one character, so theoretically all the ones before had already been loaded, and you should just only have to do 1.2 delay one time. Let me change this. Well, let me check this out. Loading player NPCs. That was fast. Yeah, I think that was the trick. I think I did it. Try again. I'm gonna change the music because, like, you know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was much faster. Alright, cool beans. Instead of like 8 seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah, sweet. The song changed already. Sweet beans. Just to bypass that extraneous delay. Don't need to be causing one extra delay for no reason. Everything has a reason. Oh yeah. Sweets. Still does take forever for clients to get that data about those items. It's the weirdest thing. And the thing is, I can bypass it with the by hailing at a character. I'm like right clicking. Oh, I should have make right click cancel. Trying to do that to cancel it. But no, here. Sweet. Seamless. So it looks like I may have to limit it to, like, you know, a certain number of characters if I want the loading time to be reasonable. because of all the items. I mean, I'm gonna add even more items. But that's ridiculous. It shouldn't have to load all the items before. But that seems to be what's happening. Whatever. I think I might be close enough to doing some more testing now with that fixed up. Nice. That was really good. There, let's save the maps. Let's see. Oh, this is done. What are these maps? This is done. I did that. I'm taking the sacks, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This isn't necessary anymore, that was an idea. Ready to plow. Yeah, the metal's there a little bit. That's a fun little one. I think I might be done for the day though. Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's anything super easy. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Thanks for chilling with me. Whoever's still there. We got a lot of progress done here. May not look like it, but very smooth entrance for servers and clients now. You can see any of the loading under the curtain. And all of the meshes are loading in nicely and fast as possible. So, yeah, cheers again. Don't forget to join us on the Discord, where I do the alpha tests and stuff. Alright, peace out. Have a good one.